Aloha friends! It's been a while since we've given you an update. So I'm Erica, Sculpt Fitness.
Tway,
He's also Sculpt Fitness.
Sculpt Fitness.
And we wanted to talk to you about our top tips for picking a health coach or a nutritionist or a bodybuilding coach. It could apply to any of it. So, the health coaching industry's really changed and grown, and that has made it really attractive as a career for a lot of people. And if you do online coaching, it can be virtual. So with the growth, which is an amazing thing in this industry, also comes the potential that you may not have the best coaching experience if you don't pick the right coach. So what we thought we'd do is give you some tips on how to select a coach so that maybe it fits better for you and maybe you understand a little bit more about the coaching process. So there we go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start us off?
Yes, please.
Okay, so one of the first things to think about when you are selecting a coach doesn't even have anything to do with the coach yet. Bet you weren't expecting that for the first tip. It's, what are your goals? Have you defined those? How long do you think it's going to take you? What's important to you in a relationship with a coach? And what are your expectations? When you start to work with a coach, we're not mind readers. We don't know what you're thinking all the time, and we may not be aligned with you, or our structure and our approach to coaching may not meet your expectations or your lifestyle. So have a plan, be prepared with the information that you want to communicate to a coach. What's important to you?
That's right.
So that's step one, is just really being prepared yourself and being ready to commit. And I think that's really important too. A lot of people come to us and say, I'm ready to start a diet, I'm ready to transform my life. And we're like, yes. And then they're like, but I'm gonna go on vacation next week. And then I gotta travel for business. And there's all these life elements that are pre-planned and important. So timing is very important too. We all get passionate when we want to start something, but let's be realistic about what you can do, how much time and energy that you can put in, both physically, financially, and mentally, especially when you have a family you're taking care of too. So think about those before you start to work with a coach so that you know that it's gonna work with your lifestyle as well.
I agree.
You agree? Well, I'm glad you agree.
I agree, yeah.
We work together and we agree. This is a good first step. So the next tip that we have for you is, when you're looking to start working with a coach, it's kind of like, I say, test driving a car, right? Would you go to the dealership and be like, I like that red one. That red one, I don't know if it's comfortable and I'm not really sure how it drives, but I'm gonna take that home. Probably not. What would you do, Tway, when you're shopping for a car?
At least test drive the car, ask questions, feel the car, So that's why we do a 15-minute consultation.
Absolutely.
It gives you a chance to kind of get to know us, but I think a 15-minute consult will give you a better picture, a clearer picture, if this is the right coach.
So what Tway's referring to as the test drive and a 15-minute consultation, most coaches, I would venture to say the vast majority of coaches, offer a free consultation. Before you engage into any kind of agreement, financially, contractually, any of that. So that's your opportunity to get your questions out on the table. See if you have a good feel for that coach. Like, can I work with this person? Like, does our energies jive? Are we aligned on, what I want versus how they work? What you may find is, one, they're an awesome coach and you are so excited, I would want to work with him. Like if I did a consultation with Tway, I would be like, sign me up. But there might be people who say, you know, that approach doesn't work for me. And at that point, then you may have to reconsider the coach that you're looking into. The other thing that it does during that consultation call gives you the opportunity to figure out financially what is the investment that you would need to make to work with this coach. And I use the term investment. I'm not talking about bargain shopping. We should save that for Nordstrom Rack because they have good shoe deals. But you're not shoe shopping. You're trying to transform your life, and that's not going to be on the clearance rack. And if it is, you're probably going to get what you pay for, which could be someone who is lacking skills, expertise, qualifications, education, or relevancy in the here and the now, and what are the latest trends both in fitness, nutrition, and people who are basically lifelong learners. If you don't do your homework, you might end up with a coach who's not qualified to be coaching you. And if you're only looking at the price tag, that's a risk. Coaches go through a lot of training, and this is post-secondary school training. This is not the kind of training that you're just going to get going to university and decide, I think I'm going to coach people. This is practical experience, both experience yourself in health and wellness, but also certifications, looking into specialties, board certifications. All these things cost, both financially and in energy. They cost the coach. So a lot of what you're paying for with the coach is the credentials, the experience that they bring to the table that you can't really put a price tag on, I don't think.
Yeah, I want to piggyback on that, and also, you know, it's the relationship that you're gonna have with your coach. So you got to find the right fit, not just. I don't think it's not so much of physically, but it's got to be, you know, mentally and emotionally and even spiritually. Yeah.
It could be a yin and yang kind of situation. Are you yin and yang with your coach? Are you complementary? I think we're complementary.
I think
we're a good team.
We're both are very well-rounded, and we're flexible. So, you know, if a client comes to us and they say, you know, I want to do a standard diet that, you know, a balanced diet that I want to lose weight, then we can approach it that way. Is that the best way to explain it? I don't know, but flexible. Yes.
I think flexibility.
Flexible. You gotta find what goals and what diet and what workout plan works best for that client.
Yeah.
So we have to adapt to our clients, not so much of our client trying to adapt to us.
Yes. And part of that adaptation that Tway is referring to, which is also another tip, is know what your coach's approach is to check-ins and to keeping communication channels open with you. We've heard all kinds of stories about clients who only converse via email with their coach, and they send an email and weeks go by and they don't have a response. That's not a good coach. Our approach to coaching, which is not everyone's, we check in with you on a weekly basis personally, not an email. And we check in email and sometimes text messaging with our clients, and built into our contract our timelines for how long it takes us to respond to you. So we're not gonna just kind of leave you out there guessing on something. We're here to coach you, which means we are available to you. So you would have a weekly call, and we do that with all of our clients. It's either video conferencing, FaceTime, a phone call, whatever it is. We want to hear your voice, and we want to be there for you, hold space for you. And then we do unlimited emails and we do some texting with our clients as well. That is our approach. We think that's what makes a good coaching relationship, because it needs to be reciprocal, give and take, and us providing enough time for you to help you meet your goals.
You know, there's a lot of coaches out there, they just answer email. They don't touch base with you on a weekly basis. So we know that we're not gonna, our goals was never to get thousands of clients. Our goal was just to get the good quality time. So less clients, but more, better quality.
We're in the business of coaching and transforming lives. We're not in this business to get rich. If we were, it would look a lot different than the way that we do our coaching. Our methods and the ethics and the moral code that we live by is that we want to help people build a better life, build a better physique from the inside out. And so it's hands-on, it's lifestyle driven, it's not just a diet, it's not just fitness, it's well-rounded. We hope that these quick tips have helped you in your selection process and looking for a coach. And if you're interested in working with us or have questions or would like to take a test drive and do a consultation, feel free, check out our website, www.sculpthawaii.com. And as always, Tway, what are we trying to do?
We are shaping better bodies from the inside out.
That's right. Be well, be blessed, be
fit,
and aloha.